Greetings unto you once again, beloved, for this, shall we say, second part of our video, that which we begin with talking about the light versus dark, dear ones. I am indeed your beloved brother and friend and equal, the one you know simply as Sananda Yeshua the Christ, coming forth yet again to this our beloved Michaela, to speak unto you about the light versus dark part 2, shall we say. In this time, dear ones, we will speak unto you further about how one is being held accountable for one's own actions, words, and deeds. No one in truth is outside of you, precious souls. Everyone is held accountable for one's own perceptions of consciousness, whether it be of love and of light, and of fear or darkness and deception, dear one. You are being held accountable. You are the one responsible for your thoughts of fear and illusion, and of darkness and love and light, dear one. Where you choose to focus one's, shall we say, attention onto, you give more power to, dear ones. Does this make sense for you? Indeed, dear one, you send out your energies and attention throughout the ethers to the beloved brothers and sisters, that what you are thinking about or talking about or conjuring up in the mind over, dear one. This is why you've heard it said in your world of duality and of terminology, choose your thoughts, words, and deeds wisely, dear one, for they are powerful. For indeed, dear one, this indeed is your time of deep reflection, dear one. How to rise above the darkness that is yet occurring upon your planet, the Holy Mother of the Earth, dear ones. This is indeed a part of a test that what you, as a collective consciousness, have the power to overturn, dear one, with your love and light upon it. Let nothing take you down or destroy you of darkness, for you are love and light, indeed, as I am. And all is but one love, one heart of Christ consciousness, dear ones. Does this make sense for you? The light overshadows the darkness. Darkness has no power over you, dear ones, but light has all the power in the world over you, and until you give it credence to recoil in fear and focus more attention on that fear and restriction. It is similar to your turning on of a light switch. You have the ability to turn it on or off, dear ones, based upon your own perceptions of your man's consciousness. You have your divine free will, shall we say, given unto you by that which is our Father, Mother God, Abba, to choose wisely. Time is only meant to be used constructively and wisely. Does this make sense for you, dear ones? So therefore, precious friends, when you are recoiling in fear and are projecting onto others your own fears, one need only to do shadow work to relinquish and release the darkness within oneself, to transcend it and transmute it and transform it into light and love. Does this make sense for you? Everyone has a dark side and a light side, a shadow side and a loving side. This is part of your human conditioning, dear ones. Does this make sense for you? You have been conditioned in your human expressions and embodiments to perceive from fear and of pain and of struggle and strife and separation, dear one. For that is a concept of man and your illusion of power outside of oneself, dear one. But indeed, precious friends, you are the power of now. The power is within you. The power is light of love, that which all is the Father, Mother, Abba. That is one of you, the one heart shared by all of Christ consciousness, dear ones. More love and light will be entering into your Holy Mother the Earth as more darkness disintegrates and more darkness leaves the planet and is abolished, dear one. But love, in truth, is patient. For love is the healer and transcender of all darkness and deception, dear one. Does this make sense for you? You are that which is light and love. Be that which is light and love onto the world. Make a difference. Shine your light upon the world as brightly as I would have said to have shown on Resurrection Day, dear one. Does this make sense for you? Shine your light as glorious as you perceive one Yeshua to be on your Resurrection Day. For Resurrection Day is nothing more than the remembrance of the Christ that lies dormant within you, dear ones. And now you are resurrecting into your true Christ self, your God, Goddess self, and your divine power in the feminine and masculine forms, dear one. Does this make sense for you? It is indeed that symbol. That love can only be found within you. When one chooses to extend only that which is the good, the holy, and the beautiful onto another beloved brother or sister, your perceptions of man will indeed shift and change for the greater good of your humanity and experience, dear one. You are the power. The power of light and dark is within your consciousness. It is a concept of labels, shall we say, that we, as loving light beings that surround you now, do not like to use. Because when one puts labels upon certain conditions or experiences, you therefore limit it, dear one. For your experiences and perceptions and your God, Goddess power has no limitations, dear one, except when you give it labels, dear one. But for your world of duality, in time and space, there have been labels created for one to choose whether something is good or bad, light versus dark, dear ones. It is indeed that simple. Nothing that is real can be threatened, for nothing unreal exists. And what is unreal but what the two physical eyes may show you? What is real is love, that all is. Does this make sense for you, dear one? That is infinite and eternal, forever, the Father, Mother, Abba, that which I am indeed as you are, part of one heart of the Father, Mother, God. There is no limitations where your love abides. Only when fear is associated with your duality of time and space do you create boundaries. Do you create limitations, dear one? Do you create restriction, dear one? One need not restrict anything, but let love flow freely from you and through you, for that indeed is what you truly are, unconditional, infinite, and eternal, forever, dear ones. For you are indeed just as I am. The dark, as you would perceive it, is the opposite of love and light. It is a concept of the man's fear, dear one, of the egoic tendencies. You, as a collective consciousness, have created the dark, where the Father, Mother, Abba created love and light that you are. That is how powerful you are as a co-creator with God, dear ones. Nothing is impossible to that one that is God, which is indeed part of you, dear one. For that love and light is always within you and around you, dear one. Resist nothing, fear nothing, restrict nothing. Be that what you are, the light onto the world. Be that love, give that love, receive that love. Shine your love and light onto your Holy Mother the Earth, so that you, as a collective, may stand with your beloved brothers and sisters of love and light that will take down all darkness and deception, dear one. But the time is yet at hand. It has indeed begun, and the process, therefore, cannot be stopped. It is indeed that simple, precious friends. For you are capable of everything that one Yeshua has been attributed onto, dear one. Miracles, healing, transcending the body, teaching love, being love, giving love, holding light for the world. You are capable of all these things and more, dear ones. Greater things that I have done you will therefore also do, dear ones. It is that simple. The same power that dwells within one Yeshua dwells within you. It is that simple. For I indeed am your beloved brother and friend and equal, and your, should we say, protector of your Holy Mother the Earth, as all things are coming into accountability for oneself. All beloved brothers and sisters are being held accountable for their own actions, words, and choices and decisions, dear one. For indeed, no thing or no one made you perceive something or do something outside of oneself. You have brought every experience and expression to yourself, dear one, to experience a lesson. For you have heard it said, your Holy Mother the Earth is a classroom. It is indeed a lesson learned, a lesson of learning, dear one, of expanding, of remembrance, dear one, is it not? It is indeed that simple. You are being held accountable for everything that you've ever perceived or done, and you are equally being looked upon by the light versus dark, dear one. For there are many beings upon your astral realms, as you would see them, documenting everything that one's ever said or done in the Akashic records. Does that make sense for you? It is the power within you to change circumstances, to change thought patterns, dear ones, and man's perception. No one indeed is outside of you. For I am indeed your beloved brother and friend and equal, one you've known simply as Yeshua the Christ. And with my sword of truth, I bind all darkness and deception, restoring all truth upon your Holy Mother the Earth, rectifying the truth, For indeed, the truth shall set you free yet again. And so it is, precious friends, and so it is.